If you are a writer who is about to pitch your manuscript to agents and publishers, this is for you. It forms lesson 14 of my publishing bootcamp, and I have been doing this series because people have asked me, how do I get published? And they're asking me because I am not only a published author, but I'm also a book publisher, a former literary agent, and a former bookseller, and I know a bit about books and publishing. And one of the things I know about books and publishing is that a lot of writers are quite reluctant to write a pitch for their manuscript. Partly I think it's because they worry they don't have the skill to do it, because it is a different skill set to writing a manuscript. Partly I think it's because they're not sure what's meant to go into the pitch and they just want to make sure they're doing the right thing. So I've given quite a few talks on this subject now, and I have honed what I say about pitches in terms of giving you tips for them. I'm going to give you those tips in the next video. What I'm going to talk about now are the reasons for doing this pitch and why it's important. First and foremost, I think the pitch is worth doing because it forces you to really look at the manuscript and think about what it is, and who it's for, and how you would describe it to other people. Writing a pitch may be the first time that you ever articulate what it is that you are working on, and that is actually its purpose, is to articulate what you are working on in order for someone else to get an idea of whether or not they would like to read it. So it's worth doing for that reason alone, even if you are not at the point of wanting to send out a submission to an agent or a publisher, but you will need a great pitch if you are going to get the attention of an agent or a publisher. I think this is increasingly important because agents and publishers are getting a lot of submissions via email. And you want to be able to leap out at them from the very first paragraph so that they think, oh, I really want to read that manuscript. There are also quite a few opportunities for writers to pitch in person, so it's very helpful for that too. Our pitch is short. It's really like 1 or 2 sentences. Therefore, it requires a different skill set to that of writing whatever manuscript you are working on, whether you're a novelist, children's writer, non-fiction writer. Writing the pitch is going to take some work and some refinement and some editing and perhaps some tears. It is achievable, but I would like you to set aside any expectation that you're going to automatically be able to write a great pitch just because you can write a manuscript. And I know what the process is, not just for my own novels, because I do have to pitch those to the publishers when I want to get a new story idea up, but I have to write pitches in my day job as a book publisher because I am pitching to my colleagues, and I had to do it when I was a literary agent because I was pitching to publishers. So I very much understand what the process is to write a pitch and the importance of it, and I think it's increasingly important because attention spans are short and you want to grab the attention of the agent and publisher and ultimately the reader. So stay tuned for my pitch writing tips. They'll be coming in the next lesson. Thank you, bye.